everybody, welcome to the vlog of Eric's awful hair that he hates and desperately needs a haircut. We are more of a traditional vlog this week. We got some cool stuff going on. Filming this after I've done a lot of it, it's later. But definitely gonna cook something from Sam the Cooking Guy's cookbook in a minute. We got a sweet cocktail that I quite enjoyed coming up. Maybe unboxing some reviews. So if you want to jump around, you want to see some things, not everything. I always time code all of this. So the red play bar down there, you see gaps, those are chapter stops. Or if you open the description below, you'll see a big list of blue numbers. That is the time codes. I'm just making this worse. So you can jump around, skip what you don't want, watch what you do, or if you watch this in installments, it's an easy way to kind of get back to where you were. Yeah, so we got a lot of fun stuff coming this month in the vlogs. And all I really want to do is go finish Gotham Knights, which I guess I'll give my full review on because I should be finishing it tonight. And I'm filming this on a Monday. So the vlog, I can still film a little bit of Tuesday and Wednesday because we're going to a concert. Okay. Anyways, let's do it. Let's cook. So here we are yet again, finally gonna do some more cooking. And we're gonna do something else because I was thinking of mac and cheese, but I ate way too much Mexican food yesterday. So we're going a little bit lighter. We're gonna do one of the burgers out of Sam the Cooking Guy's Between the Buns. Everything I've made in here has been amazing. We're gonna do the Italian sausage and peppers burger. So we have a few steps here, nothing too crazy. I've got ciabatta rolls that I'm about to heat up in the oven. And we'll split those and toast those, I believe. Grill or toast the rolls, yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And we got a red bell pepper and a yellow onion that we're gonna saute in some oil for toppings. We're gonna mix some mayo, garlic, and basil for the bun. And then you'll see, I've got a hot Italian sausage and ground beef, Angus 80/20, because that's what I love. We're gonna mix some of that up to make the burger patty. And I got provolone cheese in the fridge. So let's get to it. So first thing I want to do is I want to make these buns. So I'm gonna bring the camera down. Not make these buns, but warm them up. I got the Panera, that's all I could find. So what, there's 4 in here, but I'm only really, am I gonna make all of them? I might. Anyways, I've heated my oven to 375. We're gonna throw these in for 6 to 8 minutes. I'm not even gonna use a rack. We're just gonna go ahead and make some foil to work this with. Just a little easier to clean up, honestly. And then we'll just get those right in the oven. Top sheet right there. Top sheet right. Our oven is overdue for cleaning. That's why I have not chosen to put it directly on the rack. All right, so we're gonna put that in for about 8 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna need both gloves when I come back out. Okay. Echo, set timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes. 7 minutes.
All right, so now I'm gonna work on this. It's half a red bell pepper. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this stuff together for the aioli. I need something to mix that in first. It's gonna take like a 1/4 cup of mayo. Yeah, we can do this in a small thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and mince the garlic. I bought some fresher garlic, but I thought I'd use this older garlic because it doesn't look that bad. But I'm gonna take a little bit of the nub off, and I saw a little bit of a bad spot on there that I'd really just want to avoid. And it does say 1 giant clove, but again, since I am gonna use a mincer, and I do like my garlic, I do like to use extra garlic. There's no rules to this. This is not scientific cooking. This is fun cooking. All right, let's load this bad boy in. I'm gonna need a butter knife or something. I like using a butter knife to scrape it off the edges here. And we're gonna go back in. We're gonna move that around so we can get a little bit more out of it. I just got really tired of actually mincing garlic. I find this works just as well for me, so it's so much quicker and easier. All right, let's get rid of that bit. We'll do the other one real quick. Whoop. I'm trying to hurry a little bit because Mary is starving. And she might want to have one of these since this portion that we're going to do is recommended for 2. So, and I actually went out. It is, oh, I should tell you, it's, I'll tell you the time and date in a second, but I went out. Oh, Mary's home. So, nope. She's either gonna have to eat something else or she's gonna have to wait a minute. Like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. It's gonna take a few. Mostly because of all the veggies and stuff. You know, if I was just gonna make a burger patty or something, it wouldn't be that bad. But she's definitely getting home a little bit faster than I anticipated. All right, so we got the garlic in there. The garlic juice, nice. All right, I've got a few basil leaves over here that I've rinsed off. Let's just kind of pat them dry. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let me get a clean, oh, that's a clean paper towel. I'm gonna set this off to the side, just give me a little more room here. So I got 4 nice little basil leaves here. It's supposed to be chopped up fine. We'll do what we can. I'm gonna start with a bit of a rough chop and we'll go back through it. Take the stem out. How's everybody doing? I'm hungry too, because it is after my dinner time. It's after 7 o'clock. I hate this weather. I hate that it's dark all the time. I used to love it. I used to be a darkness kind of kid, but maybe it's something that just comes with age. I'm like, I like the sunlight. Okay, what do you think? I think that is mostly fine for what we're doing here. Let's just get that in here. Smells good. I guess I should have paid attention to what type of basil. I don't know if it's sweet or Italian. Mary might have had some, but I forgot to ask, so I just bought some. I think most of our basil is done for the season anyways. Okay. And yeah, just realized that maybe I've done this mildly in a bad order. We'll make it work though. We know what we're doing, or at least we pretend to. Well, it's not that we know what we're doing as much as we tend to learn what we're doing as we go. Which is, again, in case you're new here, why I like doing this. I don't consider myself a pro chef or anything. I just like to do things and learn how to do them and get good at doing them. So let's go ahead and mix that sauce up. Holy hell, paper towels. I thought Mary just brought in like the biggest load of toilet paper of all time.
No, actually the toilet paper is about the same size.
Oh my God. Mary poops a lot. No, I'm just All right. How are we doing on that bread? We should check it, because it's almost been 6 minutes. All right, I got my thing here. So a 1/4 cup of mayo. I'm gonna confirm that in the book real quick. Yeah, 1/4 cup of mayo. Just got the basic, whatever, Kraft, whatever this is. I guess it's Kraft. As Mary might say, crap. A little bit more. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna get that out.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. No, it's still gonna take you a little bit too, if you're wanting one of these, which it is. I am making enough for 2, so.
What are you making?
That Italian sausage and pepper burger, basically.
Okay, well, I'm still planning to do my drumsticks.
Oh, that's fine, I guess. All right, so we're just gonna mix this together as best we can. Probably better off if I actually got a little mini whisk here, but. So we're basically making a basil garlic aioli. Sort of the cheaters aioli. Mostly I want to make sure my garlic's getting nice and mixed in. I think the greenery is mixing through just fine. Smells good. I'm gonna say that that is good. And
Ah,
check those buns. Watch your face.
fine. Because we don't want that. We don't have bun time.
Right? Exactly. Exactly what she just said. Okay. This other.
So I have
Nope, I got here it is.
100.
Oh, nice.
For like 13.
Oh, wow, that's a super great deal. You're buying that from now on then.
It was on sale.
Well, anytime that's on sale, because I
I
usually
think
pay.
it's normally like 17 something.
Well, I was gonna say when mine are on sale, it's like 60 for that. Okay.
Costco has its advantages.
Oh yeah. Okay, so a little hot. Tinfoil is fine, but
It's mine.
move it somewhere. That bread knife.
What's your bets?
Go ahead and slice these in half if they're not too warm. They are. What? Yes, I fed the kids. Yes. Okay, they are a little warm. I'm gonna set them in the pan. The pan's not on. We're gonna go ahead and break down this. I'm gonna use your other red bell pepper for something else. I just wanted to make sure I had what I normally work with. Echo, cancel timer. So we're just gonna break this down. Use the old method here. This one doesn't have a lot of seeds in it, so. And we really only need half of this. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the other half right now, though. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll just, yeah, I know what to do with the other half, but I'm gonna need a little plate. The other half, I'm gonna slice up and use for dipping in some hot sauce. It's a wonderful snack. Or just, you know, snack on in general. Oh, that's a really good one. Okay, so this one we actually want to dice down. I guess not super fine. You do want to make sure you get some of the texture in the burger, or you know, on the thing, and it's going to shrink a little bit, so we don't want to go too small. Some of it's going to go small, but that's fine. Use a little serving ramekin or something. So I'm just putting these aside for now until we get to the sauteing section so we can work this onion. After we work this onion, we'll work our meat, which should just take a minute, and then we should be good to get going. Okay, but also let's clean off the board a little bit. And clean off my hands. And remember to take my ring off so I don't get it all messy. All right, so we got us a nice yellow onion here to play with. We're only gonna need half of it, so I'll throw the other half somewhere and probably let it ruin because I'm an idiot. Nah, just we got a real busy week coming up. And I got a lot of cooking planned. We'll go with this half. This half can fuck right off for now. Let me go ahead and take off this. I don't really need to sharpen my knife. I'll say it before Mary does. Might as well leave the compost open while we do this part. Because as you may know, I do hate, and you can buy onions already peeled, of course, but you're typically going to take a layer off anyways. And if you're willing to deal with peeling off the onion paper layer, it's gonna cost you about half as much. That was an eye-opener for me recently, because I was just always buying peeled onions and being like, that's fine. Then I was like, wait, I could be, as much as I run through onions, it's like, how much can I be saving? Okay. I got a boogie on my finger. Okay. Close the well, I'll leave that open. All right, so we're gonna dice this. We'll do the old kitchen method, the old Gordon Ramsay. Well, I guess this is just more Julia Child. I don't know. I don't know who created this method, but it works really well. Couple slices right in. Strip it down. And again, this is partially why I'm not a professional chef, because you can see I have basic knife skills. And I do this, oh, Jack, careful. Do this very slowly. But also, I'm a musician, and I'm a little always worried about fucking up my fingers really badly. Hold on. Can we... You know what? Shit. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave the dice on here, because I don't remember... I think the onions and peppers go in at the same time, but I don't want to chance mixing them together and being wrong, and then that's a whole other slowdown. We'll keep breaking this onion down. I know, I'm just gonna grab it this way to hold it together and just go a little bit slower. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Watch the pinky and the thumb. The pinky and the thumb. The pinky and the thumb. Just in case some of those didn't break up. Or maybe didn't grab a brush and put on a little makeup. I hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. Why did they leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, creating another fable. Okay. I know that's gonna drive somebody crazy out there, so I should just let you know that that is System of a Down chop suey. Because somebody's like, wow, I know those words. I guarantee somebody's out there like, I know those words. Okay, I need to slice these buns in half now that they're manageable to touch. You know, we're basically turning these into burger buns, so that's kind of what you're eyeballing for. Just gonna get it started. And try and get it started. There we go. Once I'm in there, trying to take the foil with me now that I realize that. Okay, that one's good. Again, just getting through that initial crust. And now I feel like I can go like this. We'll come over here for this. And good. Okay. Okay, now I need to mix up my meats. Let me get a bag for that, put that away. Sandwich bag work. Into a bag, into the fridge. It's already been opened. I'll use it in a day or two, it'll be fine. I just mostly need to get it the hell out of my way. We're almost ready to cook.
Look, I can work over here. Well, it's your plan taking over the entire counter.
No, and honestly, in a minute, a lot of this stuff can get put away. I'm about to measure my meat, and then, like, I don't need the tray, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just trying to make you some room to...
Are those from last time?
No, that's from yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, okay, so I won't need to deal with any more...
I need
That's fine. I don't need to deal with any more vegetables. So we're gonna do that. But I need a little room to... behind. Or beside. Somewhere. Okay, now.
Marco.
Polo. Alright, you don't have to get super specific with this, but I'm gonna be mildly specific because I feel like being specific. So we're gonna take 5.3 ounces of ground beef and 5.3 ounces of Italian sausage. Loosely mix that together to form 2 patties. Blimey! So, let's see, what am I doing? Alright, so we'll put this on here. Pound, zero that out. And glove up. Ay. Maybe something to cut through these with, or cut into them with. Alright, sit right there. Oh, okay, good, those are right.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, Mary's making her own cooking mess over there.
Mary's getting her drumstick game on, and
She's dismantling a rotisserie chicken?
yeah, but
Okay.
Jack, no.
Alright, so.
But look what I did. The drumstick didn't want to come off.
Oh, well, you show them. You can't do stepping up.
Jack.
Oh, yeah. She can't show you. Jack's gonna attack her chicken. She's closer to Jack's chair spot.
Here we go. Might be okay now.
It's 4 and 8.
Where's the...
You see the, yeah.
See, I tried to pull out the drumstick and I just got the bone.
5.5 ounce. I want 5.3. What's 0.3 ounce? That should be a third. 5 1/3. That's less than a half. Let's take a little pinch out. 3/8. I'll call that. I am going to use this just for a second until I can deal with this. Oh, shit.
I'd offered to help.
I know. Yeah. Again, I probably should have actually said, Mary, actually, do you mind waiting 2 minutes to give me a hand?
I didn't realize you needed a hand.
I didn't realize I needed a hand either until now.
I am stirred.
So, look at that. 2/3. I think with this extra, I might make some kind of fun hot dog chili or something. Okay, so now I want to get that to what? 10 and 5/8, I guess. 10 1/4, a little bit more. Ten and 3/4. Nope, that's too much. 10 1/2. No, that's a little.
Just me measuring out my bread.
10 and 3/4. Screw it. That's good enough. Okay, now I need to put those in containers. Oh, I guess I'm done with this hand. So I'm gonna take this one glove off. No, I'm not. I need to mix my meats. Shit. Good call. So just loosely blend these together. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want your meat packed too tight. You want it to be loose so it'll be juicy. But you do want, to make sure you're fairly evenly incorporating the pork and the ground beef. I really feel like there was more ground beef in here than pork, but yeah, I suppose. And you know what? You don't have a fuck. I need a plate, like a regular size plate, something I can kind of form these into.
One of mine or one of yours?
Like one of yours is fine.
You want the big one? Like the big size rather than the medium
No, I think
size?
the little size should be fine. I'm gonna do 2 4-inch burger patties, basically.
I think you might want the bigger one if you're planning on putting both on the same plate.
All right. So,
Give you a little more room to maneuver.
I guess like that. Sit on top of the book. That'll work. Okay.
Anything else before I put my glove?
No, you're fine. Thank you. Because after this, I can take one of my gloves off. Well, actually, you have a glove off. You grab, you know that really common size of plastic container I use, the one I have the most of. Give me 2 of those.
Okay, watch my chicken.
Yeah, he's coming after you anyway, so.
These 2?
Yeah. And if you can, I can give you a hand to work it a little bit now. So I'm going to store my leftover meat in for right now. And like I said, the next day or 2, just for fun, I'll make something out of this. I'm too busy to make anything extra on camera. So just packing meat off to the side here. Mary likes it.
I like the I'm packing right now.
Well, apparently Mary's packing some meat too.
Packing it in my mouth.
Well, okay. I'll put that. I'll deal with that. Okay. So, done with the mix bowl. Done with the scale. Trying to make some room to work here.
This one actually stayed on.
Okay. And then I'm done with this knife. All right, so now let's get back to referring to what we're actually doing. Or actually, let me go ahead and finish putting these away so I don't leave them out and forget or anything. Oh, and I bought something fun.
For you or for me?
For both of us. We still have some of those pumpkin bagels left, right?
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice bagels. I found a brown sugar and cinnamon cream cheese. Thought that would go great on those. Okay, this is for the burger. This is for sauteing, and I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, what do we do? Now everything is prepped. So now we can cook. Wasn't too bad, only 25 minutes of prep. Jesus Christ. All right, I've already mixed the mayo sauce, so you're gonna combine them in small bowls, stir well, set aside. Made a garlic basil aioli. Didn't even know it. Non-stick pan, medium-high heat. That's where we're gonna do a tablespoon of oil, add the bell pepper and onion, a little salt and black pepper for 6 to 7 minutes. But I'm gonna do something a little out of order. Combine the sausage and ground beef until just mixed, form into 2 patties. Add another tablespoon of oil to the pan, and then add the patties and cook till done. Adding the cheese when you flip. But I guess I can do it all in one pan then, but it's not really gonna crisp up in a non-stick, but that's fine, whatever, we'll do what he says. So first thing I'm gonna do is grill or toast the rolls and build. So I'm gonna go ahead and toast the rolls. So let's get some heat going here. Put that on a medium high. Well, maybe I don't need you then. I guess we're gonna, I usually like doing my burgers in a stainless steel, but less scraping for me, I suppose. So we're just gonna get some heat in there. I'm just gonna do a basic toast on these. And you said like a tablespoon of oil. That doesn't matter, right? Well, no, it should matter. Again, anytime I do something for the first time, I do try to stick to measurements as best I can. All right, I'm gonna say that that's good, just to get some toasting on here. Just trying to crisp up the inside a little bit. I don't feel like getting it all buttery and stuff. Shouldn't take but like a minute or so.
Getting pointed, Jack. And that chicken!
Yeah, I'll try to show you what Mary's doing here at some point. Let's go ahead and get a silicone spatula out then, instead of my usual chopper. Does that do anything yet? Not quite. You have to press on these a little bit just because, you know, the ciabatta is a lot of air holes. Of course, you don't want to smush it and...
Hi, Jack. Jack's like, give me mama. Give me more.
All right, Demi Moore. No. Oh, I am so hungry too. Oh, by the way, it is now 7:36 p.m. on December 5th, 2022, since I forgot to tell you what the time was when we started. Let's start to toast slightly.
Cheeky Jack, huh?
Also, I wonder if doing this in a non-stick pan. I don't think that. No, I've done this in a non-stick pan, I think. But I guess there was usually butter involved for grilled cheese.
Jack's like, hand. No, there's no chicken on the hand. What's wrong? I mean, there was chicken on your hand a second ago. Where did it go?
Ooh, crap. I gotta be careful pushing on that. I'm starting to break that top bun. I mean, sure. I'm gonna say that's fine. It's not super toasted, but whatever, man. I'm impatient now. Let me grab the provolone.
Him is hungry. I understand. I was hungry too, and then I ate chicken.
Well, good. That means I get to have my burger first. I've only got a pan big enough to make one at a time. Kroger Deli sliced provolone. Just getting this ready and on standby. I hate when they do this. Why? Like, pack, if you're gonna put the paper, pack it with the fold side down. Come on, man. Ooh, that is some nice smelling provolone.
Nope, chicken Jack. Jack is it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on, like.
I'm sorry. I'm I'm getting distracted.
Yeah, and like it's normally fine, but like I'm working here and it's very much in my way. Okay.
I'm walking here.
That one's definitely a little bit crispier. Oh yeah, that got a little bit of a crisp on it, so.
You can have that one.
Neither one is like burnt or anything.
I know, but I know how you like it.
Okay, now what's the heat for these? It's like medium or medium high? I'm on a medium high right now. Medium high heat, tablespoon of olive oil, bell pepper, onion, salt and pepper, 6 to 7. All right, let me get salt and pepper ready. And oil. Just need about a tablespoon. That's good. Spread that around. Let that get heated. Find a little something to work with. Work with this. So I can sit there. I don't know why I got this out. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna measure and I didn't. I'm a liar. 'Cause I'm a liar. Alright. Yeah, you don't remember that Henry Rollins song? The video was everywhere for a while. Back in the 90s.
Maybe. Is it like black and white?
No, but he's like all painted red. Woo! Oh, it immediately smells good. We're done with you. Woo! Red bell. There you go. Give everything a little mixture here. Try to get it coated. Echo, set timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting
A
now.
little pinch of salt. A couple grinds of black. Oh, there's the spoon rest. All right, stir that up. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh man, some of those onions are trying to burn. Turn the heat down just a little bit then. You don't want that.
Does it just mean they're caramelized?
No, there's a difference between caramelizing and burning. Luckily they didn't burn, they were just starting to brown a little, some of them around the edge there. Okay.
Sauteing?
Yeah.
Saute? Oh, what?
Alright, consulting the book. Season a little salt and black pepper, cook until well softened 6 to 7 minutes. Remove from the heat and keep warm. Okay, well, when am I gonna put that in?
Your oven's still warm, isn't it?
Well, no, I gotta get it out of the pans. Like, I guess I'm gonna put it in another little bowl.
Yeah, little bowl, stick it in the oven and keep warm.
I'm less worried about keeping it warm and just getting it out of the pan.
Okay. You're trying to follow your instructions.
No, it's just more about what other dish do I want to dirty was really my question. But I guess another bowl takes up a lot less room in the dishwasher than a whole other pan.
Yep.
So there is that. Buddy, I gotta get in here. Sure.
Slippery.
How are we doing? It's only been a couple of minutes. But these are softening up quick, so... Yeah. At least the onions are. The bell pepper could...
There's some of the situations where you really should put your bell peppers in first for a couple minutes and then add the onion.
Yeah, you didn't say that though. But again, I think you do want the bell pepper to keep a little bit of its crunch. A little bit of its texture. You could probably go a little crazy with this too. Like, since this is kind of Italian, you can do some Serrano in here. If you want to spice it up a little bit.
If you are a good boy, you'll get some chicken.
Da 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 da. Oh, and I need to set up.
Yeah, I think
saved.
I mean, don't tackle me.
Oh, there's the fucking. Okay. Okay. Shit. All right. Well, then what am I gonna? I guess I'll put. Okay, I can put that.
What you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything. I know you're trying to help, but it was more a mental game I'm over here playing.
You hear that, Jack? He's playing games.
I mean, you know, if I am looking for you to help me figure something out, I will ask. But I appreciate what you were trying to do.
That's me setting aside pieces of chicken for you. If you're good.
Anyways, what was in my brain for the camera and people watching at home was figuring out a cooling rack situation. Again, trying to dirty as least amount of stuff as possible. Those onions are looking really nice, though. They are getting almost a caramelization, actually. I can't remember. Mary, you love Triscuits, right?
Yeah.
You love balsamic, right?
Yes.
You love basil, right?
Yes.
So I bought you a box of basil balsamic vinegar Triscuits. Because Dad spotted them, and I was like, wait, what? Mary will want those. I have to get them.
I have had those before, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
still.
Mom got a box and decided she didn't like them.
Okay. They had some other flavors I was interested in, too, but for me. But then I was like, I don't really eat Triscuits that much. So. Okay, it has been almost 5 minutes, and I'm gonna just about call this. I guess we'll let it go to 6.
Yeah. I don't remember. Sometimes you just have to use your best judgment.
But also, it's getting a little dry in the pan, which has me a little nervous.
They're sauteed enough. Let them go on.
That's what I dude,
Mary.
Mary. I love you, but what are you doing?
I'm talking. That's what I never do enough of.
No, I'm talking about when you're playing video games, you know? All right.
No, Jack. Don't fuck with the stuff on the counter.
Don't fuck with the stuff. It'll come alive and eat you.
That stuff.
All right, back on the heat. Set you right there. Stick it in the microwave. Our microwave maintains heat. Okay, so now we're gonna burgers. We're gonna oil and burgers, right? Tablespoon of oil to the pan, add the patties and cook until done. Well, I'm only gonna be able to do one at a time. We're gonna hit the cheese when we flip. Then we're gonna start building a burger on the side here, which should open that back up. All right, let me, all right. I'll just rinse my hand off. Use this hand though. Oh wait, fuck, oil. Dummy. And I assume we want to hit this with a little bit of salt and pepper. He doesn't say to do that, but I feel like you should. Let the onion get hot. And in it goes. Echo, cancel timer. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, I'm gonna get a plate for building on. Need room. Get you a plate for building on as well. You know, buy a little more room to work with this stuff. So Echo, set timer for 5 minutes.
Starting now.
I mean, I don't really need a timer for this, but I do like to have some indication of how long I've been taking to do things. So.
I was going to remind you in case you forget to actually pay attention to something.
Yeah. I'm gonna mush this down a little bit. It's not full on smash burger, but you know. Okay, now in the meantime, let's go ahead and work on getting some of this on the bottom of this bun. How many slices of provolone? No, I'm bitching about how I don't have room in the kitchen. I'm not being at you, I'm sorry. 2 slices. So 1 slice of provolone per burger. Okay. Theoretically, you want to use half of this. I don't know that I need that much. He really likes to over mayo a lot of his stuff, I think. As much as I tend to agree with him on things. Like, I feel like that's actually a pretty good smattering. And we won't need a full 3 to 5 minutes. I just wanted to have some idea here. Okay, I'm gonna put this onion away. Hold it, have a second. Looks like I already had half the yellow onion in there. I checked for most things. I guess I missed that. Okay, we're almost there, gang. Almost. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job clean cooking up the sides there. All right. We'll give this maybe another 30 seconds, and I think I'm gonna flip. I like mine. I like them like medium rare plus. Somewhere between a medium rare and a medium tends to be perfect for me on these thicker blades.
Thank you for clarifying that. Which way is plus?
Well, you go, it's a little more than medium rare.
Okay.
That's why it's medium rare plus. You cook it just a little past medium rare. It's been about 3 minutes. You can get the rest on the other side.
Yeah.
Whoop.
No.
Just redistribute that oil and grease.
You want chicken, you need to be a good boy.
Can't get it to go in the middle there. Shit. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful patty right there. All right, we're gonna hit that with cheese. Echo. Set timer, 5 minutes.
Second timer, 5 minutes, 39.
Echo. Cancel first timer.
You have 2 5-minute timers on this device. A 5-minute timer with about 1 minute and 32 seconds left, and a 5-minute timer with about 4 minutes and 56 seconds left. Which one do you want to cancel?
Number 1.
5-minute timer cancel.
Beautiful.
Oh, work for you.
Woo. That pork fat in there is making this way more splattery than usual. So I was kind of surprised he said to cook it in oil at all, honestly. Okay, I set you up over there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No. And if you even think about watching yourself at my shoulders, you're definitely going to be interested.
Honestly, I probably could have cooked both burgers in here at once, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, don't think about it yet. Down to the burger.
Get them boobies, girl. So I'm thinking this is probably about a 3-minute per side type burger, honestly. We'll give this another 90 seconds. And then we'll just throw the next one on. Maybe this is gonna get cooked in some cheese. I'm gonna have to. Oh well. I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute. look at my phone. Hey, Judy Jack. I know, buddy. It smells amazing in here between the chicken and the pork and the beef and the everything. Losing his cute little mind.
How do I get through it?
Also, my cheese is like so big, it like just completely melted around my burger. It's making it a little hard to see what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I could go ahead and pull it.
You do have a meat thermometer.
For a burger, I don't, dude. Okay, I'm not a chef, but I'm enough of a good cook to, you don't need a fucking thermometer for a burger. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna put it on this cooling rack. I'm gonna go ahead and reheat the oil. We're gonna get the next one going.
No. Just no. Oh no. Whew. You're fine.
What? God damn.
I always got myself another milkshake.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They had the eggnog shakes back at Steak and Shake, so Mary is a very happy camper.
Yeah, but I just have one Saturday, so I'm like, you know.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Now that I can move this, let's go ahead and load up Mary's bottom bun with this sauce while I've got room to work on it. Oh, Echo, set 3-minute timer.
Second timer. 3 minutes. Starting now.
Yeah,
I know, I'm not worried about that one. I'll deal with that in a minute. No, I appreciate it, but I'm just trying to get this other stuff done. So actually that was about right amount of aioli for both of these, so that's good. Put that over there. Bring my pepper mixture back out.
Is that actual aioli or is that just
It's I mean, it is and it isn't. You know, I mean, aioli is, technically you mix something into mayo and it's kind of basically an aioli, but if you make an authentic aioli, it's not exactly the same. There is like, I don't remember off the top of my head, but there is a ingredient difference or two. Echo, dismiss timer.
You have 2 timers on this device. A 5-minute timer with about 4 seconds.
Echo, dismiss that timer. Thank you.
I forgot to say this one.
Okay. Alright, so we may be about ready to build mine. We'll get this one flipped. I am starting to have a really good feeling about this. Let's go ahead and put mine on the patty here. Nice and warm still. Then, nice heaping spoonful here. Well, that's just ugly and not going to look great for the photo. Smells great though. And other than, you know, half the onions and everything falling off because I shaped my burger slightly strange. I'm going to go ahead and get some photos of this since I got a few more seconds of this. Echo, cancel alarm. This timer. Ooh, I probably should have mushed this one down a little bit. Man, this is getting greasy and split. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more of a crisp on there, so I gotta keep that in mind. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes. My burger is beautiful.
Ta-da!
I will, basically we're gonna do the same thing for Mary, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut so I can get my close-up footage, so by the time I pull this off to rest, I can go ahead and taste test mine. So let's do that. All right, so yeah, I mean, that looks pretty darn good. I'm quite excited about it. A little closer to that. Closer to that. A little closer to that. Here's Mary's carcass. She's been... But I am mostly excited to give this puppy a try. I think the flavors are going to be great. I almost feel like I could have hollowed out the top of the ciabatta bun a little bit. So it would sit better. Of course, I have angled it slightly for photography reasons. But, oh no. Echo, set timer for 2 minutes. I don't know how long that was cooking on that side. Set timer for 2 minutes. What the fuck? No, Echo. Set timer for 2 minutes. She's listening. Echo, fuck off. Shit. That means the internet is disconnected, but she should still be able to set a fucking timer. My top fell off.
Echo.
So I'm hangry, y'all. At least with this, I can see the side there, so I can tell it still needs a little bit of time, but it's close. Anyways, I really want to eat mine. I showed him the chicken already.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's chopped on.
Well, I'm going to want to come over here for my taste test, and I'm going to keep this camera rolling while we do it. So,
This is getting ready to turn away.
no, okay, that's fine. I'm asking you to do it quickly because I need to move in 50 seconds. I was trying to explain what I was going to ask you politely for, and, you know, you're not giving me a chance here. Okay. Yeah, but I, like, need you, like, now.
I'm sorry.
No, like, okay, fine, your burger's just gonna be burnt. Sorry, I'm hangry and you're stressing me, dude.
I was trying to and you yelling at me.
Okay, this is not helping either. Like, your shit's ready to, like, come off, basically. Echo, shut up. Yeah. That cool. Whew, that made a huge grease splattering mess over here.
Yeah.
And in the floor, I think I just slipped through some. Yeah, my shoe is a little slippy now. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that off and didn't, like, burn your burger. And nothing over here has the dresses on it. We'll cover all that. Okay, yeah, you can come over here because I'm going to taste test this son of a bitch.
Jack, you want to clean the floor for us?
Oh, he's like, yeah. All right, so again, crusty burger. Oh, okay, what the fuck? Okay. Shit, like half the toppings are falling off. What the fuck, Sam? All right. Look at that guy. Oh, fuck, I forgot to, like, make a fucking thumbnail pose. Shit. Okay. Oh man, that is actually really good. Hold on. I feel like maybe the relish stuff should have gone on the bottom.
Yeah, do you want to try making mine that way?
It might hold together a little better. And I might have got mine just a tiny bit under, but not bad.
Yeah, that does not look like medium plus.
No, it looks like medium rare plus.
That
I did not say medium plus, I said medium rare plus. And that's what that is. But yeah, honestly, the garlic and the aioli with the pork and the beef, really nice. Pepper relish, it's good. I can't say it's adding a whole lot. But also that might be because half of it keeps falling back on my fucking plate.
Yeah, put mine on the bottom when you build mine.
Okay. But, layers, oh yeah. Oh. But yeah, when you get a bite of that red bell pepper in there, it's actually quite good. I'm not shocked that Sam the cooking guy had another awesome recipe.
I'm just curious, how much basil did that call for?
Like 3 leaves, so I did like 4.
Did you go use the plant downstairs?
No, I went and bought basil because I didn't know what you had. Yeah, this is tasty. I would make this again, but for personal taste, I don't know that I'm loving the ciabatta. I'm gonna do a different ciabatta. I don't know.
Did he just use ciabatta because that's Italian?
Maybe.
Is it ciabatta or ciabatta?
I don't know. So if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. But I'm almost done, and then I can go make Mary's. So, oh yeah, I got a little of the hot Italian sausage in there on that bite. Just tiniest touch of heat. Nice.
Jack's going like, why are y'all doing this to me? Like he's like looking at you, then looks around you at me.
What is going on?
What do you think, Chicky Jack? You got some chicken. You can't be all mad.
Oh. You might also be calculating angles.
I would not recommend jumping on Jay's shoulders. It will end badly for both of you.
Yeah.
Mama knows is somewhat prepared for it.
Would you mind? Oh, never mind.
You need a paper towel?
No, I got it. I got it under control.
Aye.
Okay. Well, I do like that. That is tasty. It's a more subtle burger, but it's quite tasty. And I guess
You'll guess?
I should put Mary's together. So let's put a cut here. Okay, it's been like 2 seconds. Literally, I just did that so when I'm editing, I'll know where her, change comes over. So let's get her. No, wait. That's right. We're gonna build hers different.
Yep. We're gonna put all this stuff on the bottom. See if it is a little more manageable.
Yeah, or at least maybe the aioli will kind of help it stick a little better. And because it has more of a flat surface to stay on.
How hard was yours to bite through?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was a little worried that the bread would be a little too crispy for me to bite through.
Because that's one of the things I do worry about is with toasted buns is just tearing the hell out of my mouth.
Same. I'll let you bun it up. Are you going to come over here and eat, or I'll make the space?
Yeah.
Let me clean up my mess. Hold on. I'll take the camera, sorry.
Do not get any ideas.
Also, no, you're fine. I was gonna have you turn it to me because I'm gonna get another photo. Yours might look a little better. Like, just turn the plate. Yeah, I know I can get some of that angle. Okay, just wanted the option. Oh, he does look so sad.
God, when dislocate my jaw.
It does look like it's holding together slightly better.
How? Okay, yeah.
Smush it.
All the stuff comes out. Oh, Jesus Christ. How do you do this?
I guess I'm just a natural.
Oh, you have a bigger mouth.
Loop off the side there. Well, I do have a bigger mouth.
Oh, that's spicier than I was expecting.
It's probably the hot Italian sausage.
Ooh, that's a bloody burger.
Oh, you got a lot more juice, a lot more grease coming out of yours. I guess maybe mine rested longer. Looks good though. It looks like yours is a little more done than mine. At least so far. But I guess what are your thoughts?
I'm a mess right now, aren't I? I can like feel the...
There is... It is kind of perfectly placed to look like something.
That's what I thought.
Luckily it's on the other side of your face, so I only saw it when you turned to me. Yep.
Let me take another bite. I'm
Yeah.
still formulating.
Fair. It took me a few bites to get my idea in. Hey, cheeky check.
There you go. That's true. The Italian sausage is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too bad, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it would be something I would go out of my way to get.
That's fair. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing I've made from him, but I do like it, and I see potential to change it to my personal tastes more. Because I would definitely say he's going more for a more subtle, smooth flavor combination here, and I might actually zhuzh it up with something a little more potent in the relish. Maybe a little less of the aioli.
So you'd be going hotter.
Not necessarily hotter. I feel like it needs like a tang. So maybe not pickles, but maybe like banana peppers. Pickled banana peppers.
Don't know.
Something brings that little bit of a vinegary.
Yeah. Oh, personally, I do like my burgers a little more well done.
Yeah, I got them a little bit under from where I would like to have them. But,
I mean, I like them medium. I
that's
like
fair.
Pink-ish, you know.
Yeah.
Now my parents are like, if it's pink anywhere, it's not cooked. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, that means it's cooked to death. But you know, I mean, not bad. But you're right. I definitely could have got them a little bit more, or could have flattened them down a little bit more. I think that's what it is. I'm still having trouble when I don't do smash burgers forming my patties to the right size and thickness. So I could have made these a little bit bigger and a little bit thinner.
Yeah, that probably would have helped.
So I'm learning from that. But I won't make you all watch her eat the whole thing if you don't want to. But overall, not bad, I think. But I do think when you get the red bell pepper in there with the mayo and the garlic and the sausage, that all works together pretty well.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are your paws supposed to be up there? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, that's really...
Yeah, I had a spot like that too. So I definitely, I could have cooked them. If you're cooking these at home, go a little bit longer. It didn't bother me though, but.
Again, you are allowed to use a meat thermometer.
Nobody fucking uses meat thermometers on burgers.
Oh, I'm saying.
Whatever, I suck, I fail, I'm awful.
Oh,
We'll
God.
go do some other stuff.
Oh my god! You are an over-dramatic drama.
I am a drama queen.
Now, all this I'm saying is you put yourself in a situation with the cheese on top that you couldn't really see it.
Which is also where my patties were kind of thicker and smaller.
Yeah, I said.
And apparently the pork just needed longer to cook because it's the pork that seems to be a little under.
So I may not eat that section. That's
All
a
right.
little.
Well, again,
too...
I should have cut so like it makes me look cooler instead of all the flaws and that's like.
You know, you can cut anywhere.
No.
You are the editor.
I know, but I don't edit. I edit when I'm filming, so I don't have to edit later. Anyways, I'm trying to make fun of myself and the whole idea of these videos, but hey, we try, we live, we learn. I liked it. Hey, cocktail time! First thing I'm filming for this vlog, even though it happens late in it. It's 12:57 a.m. on December, 4th, 2022 now. We're in the middle of watching Santa Claus 2, but I need a drink. Mary needs a drink. So we're gonna try a Caribbean rum A Caribbean rub. No, a Caribbean rum punch. Caribbean? Caribbean.
It might be that both are probably correct.
SavoredJourneys.com is where I found this. Okay, so we're not even going to double this. I appreciate what you just said, by the way. All right, half an ounce of lime juice. I got some freshly-ish squeezed lime juice. This was a couple hours ago. Cut some lime so maybe I could rim her margaritas. Or I could rim her margaritas. Ounce and a half of lime juice. All right, I like lime juice, though. If I have a little left over, that's fine, because we're going to have a little pineapple juice left over. I don't have any leftover fudge. All right, maybe I should just put that in there. Screw it. I like it a little more tart anyway, so. It says do this in a mixing glass. It does not say put ice in the mixing glass. We're going to pour over ice. I should probably put ice. No, that'll water it down, right?
Yeah.
All right, so there is the... Oh, fuck you, phone. All right, and then we want 4 ounces of orange juice. I'm going to have to do this twice because this only measures up to 2 ounces. And I was like, man, I wish I had one that was like double this size. We have Minute Maid, no pulp orange juice. Maybe not the best orange juice. It doesn't say freshly squeezed orange juice. It might be better, even though it's not as sweet. All right, orange juice in. Okay. Now, 4 ounces of pineapple juice. We got some Dole. There's a 6-ounce can. I do like pineapple juice. I got fresh pineapple in the fridge. I was having it with tahini as a little snack earlier today. Wait a minute. Did I do that twice or once? Because I need 4 ounces.
I just did that once.
I think you were right. I don't trust this.
Why?
Because it melted. But I'm guessing that is correct. Because it should definitely, because look, like 1, 2, 3.5 or 4. It should definitely, okay.
This is why you pay attention when it says hand wash.
That said it was dishwash safe. That specifically, I bought that. It came in a set, and it said the set was dishwasher safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
They lied.
They lied.
They lied like dogs.
They lied. But I'm glad we caught that before I totally botched this recipe. Are we sure? That looks like a lot of juice already, but I guess. All right. So now we want 4 ounces of pineapple juice.
It's a very fruity punch.
Well, it is a Caribbean rum punch. All right, there's 2 ounces. Mary, 2 ounces. Don't let me fuck this up.
One more.
Oh, that smells good. 2 ounces of the pineapple juice. Dude, what the fuck? This is not gonna fit.
Another 2 ounces. I'm fucking
You're this close to working, no. I'm over here trying to figure out, that's not gonna fit in that glass.
Oh, I check something here. Oh, shit.
Oh, why would you?
Okay,
Now
this is
the
a screen grab?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm wondering if this is a doubled recipe.
No, it doesn't say anything about that, because then the instructions, combine the juices and rums in a cocktail glass and stir, pour over crushed ice, and add a splash of grenadine. They'll usually say, split or whatever. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, man. What the fuck is this going to fit in?
You're fine. You're fine.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Rums. We need rums.
Yes.
Where have the rums gone? Well, they've stayed in the bottle. We haven't gotten to them.
So 1.5 ounces.
A shot of each. We got a dark rum. We got a white rum. That's been in the freezer because it was meant for daiquiris.
I'm still not entirely sure. A light rum and a white rum are the same.
They are. There's 3 types of rum. There's light white. There's spice that's like in the middle. And there's dark.
All right.
Echo. Is there a difference between white rum and light rum?
Here's something I found on reference.com. The difference between light and dark rum includes the appearance, caramel content, and the type of container in which each variety ferments.
And I will point out that she said the difference between light and dark, right? And it's listed as white.
Okay.
So I'm Echo. Stop, please. So I'm gonna assume that I'm at least in this part correct. If I'm wrong, please tell us in the comments. All right, so we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of the Kraken dark rum.
That's my preferred.
It's actually her rum. Not gonna lie, I never bought this unless I bought it for you when you maybe I have.
There's a decent chance that you bought it.
Yeah, because you don't drink through this, and I don't use rums as that much. So I'm gonna put that 1.5 ounces in there. Look at that! Look at that beautiful butterscotch.
That's not exactly the most appealing color.
This is cold. What are you talking about? I love Shakespeare's shitstorm. Whew. That is... I can smell that rum.
Now, did you just put in 3 ounces?
1.5 ounces of each.
I'm sorry.
1.5 ounce dark rum.
Okay.
This only goes to 2 ounces.
Well, I was looking at the table boot.
Oh, you're looking at the tablespoons
yeah.
instead of looking at the framing of the camera, right? That's why my dick's in the shot. Oh, yeah, right here, my dick.
That brain dick.
Okay, now we stir. I know it's here. It's just tiny. It's thin. Where's? I know it's here. It has to be here. Wait a minute.
You're looking for your
yeah, my
bar
spoon stirrer thing.
I have no idea where you keep that.
I keep it in here because it's tall in the tall. Wait a minute. I should have looked. I just assumed I'd come right to it. It's usually like over here, maybe under the muddler. Haha! Under the muddler. Because it's so long, it has to... Probably didn't really need to use this fucker, but it's what came with it. So we're going to stir. Yeah, there's no way that's fitting in that. And we still have to splash and get ice.
Well, you don't have to drink the entire thing in one go. You can do a half and half.
Like, I know how to tell fucking half of it.
Yeah, sweetie,
actually,
it's a mixed substance. It doesn't matter how much of it you transfer into the thing.
Except the splash of grenadine.
But a splash of grenadine is a splash of grenadine no matter how big the container is.
I don't know. How big is the splash? What's the actual metric measurement of a splash? Don't look at that. That's secret. I wasn't actually saying that to you, Mary. I thought maybe you had it and I was just being silly.
So, yeah, not crushed ice, but hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
All right, fine. But don't show them that. Secrets!
So I got him this, and he never really got around to using it.
Well, I mean, I at least set it up. Oh.
So
Yeah.
it still has some in there. You can try.
I'm just curious.
So
Technically, this is a crushed ice thing where you... Oh, I can see how it does that. It's too late. I already put all the ice in the glass. I guess I could pour the ice back out of the glass.
Yeah,
But you basically...
I'm not sure that's really enough ice to do that.
So I'm not sure how fucking crushed that actually is.
Well, I think you were...
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Good, they didn't see me do the Texas switch on them. And now, look at this beautiful crushed ice! No. Yeah, like, I mean, that's not really... Whew! What do you think?
Here, hold on for a second.
I'm gonna play with it.
No, I know. I am legitimately just joking around. I'm having a good time.
I think...
Yeah, but it doesn't like crushes like it's supposed to. So that thing is definitely...
Well, I think part of
shitty.
it was that there was like a high spot in here that was kind of...
Well, yeah, but no, it's the edges that are not breaking up.
I don't know, man.
Fuck it. Screw the crushed ice. It'll melt slower. Let me give this back so you can do this part.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi, Napoleon.
I'm not sure I've used this Mickey Mouse Winnie the Pooh.
Wait. Why are you... There's nothing in that recipe that says use a strainer.
It did say strain though, which is weird. It says pour over crushed ice. It does not say strain.
Because there is nothing to strain there. There's nothing to strain. Look. We do it.
I'm straining my bullshit, all right? Fuck. All right. Now I gotta remember to leave some room for the grenadine. Well, we'll just pour what we got. Let's see what we do here.
You've got plenty of room.
Actually, it might. No, I ain't getting that whole thing in there.
Oh, you may have put too much ice in there.
That's true. We need to leave a little room for the grenadine, which I am using because my bar guy does this, and because grenadine is pomegranate juice, and I don't have grenadine, and I've never really liked it apparently. But a lot of places use maraschino cherry juice, which will give it a nice little more reddish color. This has a splash, but I'm not gonna pour cherries in there. Although, actually, I don't know. That cherry might be pretty good. I have a fucking thing here. What am I doing?
Oh, you was getting a spoon?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But then my hands got sticky and I was talking. So what's a splash? You think a splash is that?
Yeah.
I want more than that though. It's not gonna drip. Let's do 2 splashes because that's a big drink.
Let's try to maneuver around all the bottles and cup here. It's definitely sinking to the bottom.
Well, that's good. That's interesting. That gives me an idea. I'm gonna hit it with more splash.
This is like you're kind of getting into your tequila sunrise territory.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put a fucking cherry in there. Why not? Right? Ooh, that one's got a stem. Okay. That looks cute. Pineapple juice in there, right? I'm tempted to like put a fucking chunk of pineapple on that rim. I should have tahinned that rim. I know what it's missing. Excuse me, boys.
I'm
Well,
playing.
hold on. We go this way.
Hi. Oh, the handsome boys.
Jack just ninja'd at me. I was like, oh,
Jack, Jack goes, hi. Here he goes, is there a phone? Hi, phone. Got all the putties. Hi, baby.
oh, the cutie putties. Oh, the cutie putties.
Baby says, can I chew on this?
Oh. Okay. Okay, Mary.
Okay.
Back to the cuteness.
It's an Eric.
Oh, drippy no! Straw. Green, right? Oh, I didn't want to lose that cherry. Oh, I screwed up.
Why did you stab it down directly at the
I
cherry?
didn't mean to stab it down in there. I the cherry. Fine, you get another cherry.
Do you...
You get one with a stem? I got one with a stem. I'm just gonna get one with a stem. Come on now.
It's hiding something behind it.
I am. I have the.
Oh, there's a reflection in the window, say.
Don't ruin it. We gotta make this really cute. Oh, don't look. You can look. I get that off the rim. Listen, I gotta food style this, okay? And then let's see here. Let me figure this out. All right. Last but not least,
Are you going to teabag it?
the piece of resistance. No, I won't. Oh, I don't want to take that one off. I guess I can do this. Shit. No, wait. Can I put that back on? Hold on. We want to be safe, okay? We want to be safe about this. Wait, does that go that way? Do I have it upside down?
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Okay.
What,
All right, hold
the
on.
fuck are you
And-
doing?
Oh, you don't even know? I figured maybe you knew.
No, I don't.
What could this drink possibly be missing that makes that sound?
I don't... Chips?
Boom. Boom.
Boomsy.
Boomsy. Oh, there's too much other shit in the way,
There
though.
we go.
But here, let me get around because I got the angle. I set it up to my eyeballs, apparently. Oh yeah, look at that. Actually, that looks really good. That's actually really pretty. I give you this back. Let me get a cool little photo of it without all this
All right.
crapola.
Please.
He's like, look.
Hi, Jack. Hi, Aaron. Aaron.
Where's this? Let's use this.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
Nappy man, you wanna come around and say hi? Baby says, I say hi. Hi, baby girl.
Okay, and we are ready for taste testing. It's really good, y'all. It's the best drink. All right. Although I guess I don't know. Actually, I like the layering color left on it.
Yeah. So, you may have just gotten a grunting heavy taste.
Whatever I tasted was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or cherry heavy taste, I should say.
It's pretty good. I took a sip, kind of pulled the straw and went from the middle. I like that.
All right.
It is as advertised. It tastes like fruit punch. I'm trying to figure out. It tastes like fruit punch. Duh. Caribbean rum punch. Mary, do you want to?
I'll try, but I'm skeptical.
Do you want to? Do you want to punch? Just in case you're too young to know, that was a reference to an advertising campaign, all right? Some people might be like, was he just threatening to punch Mary? It's like, God, no.
He knows better.
Oh, I know way better. All right. Again, if you don't, I don't know. Plus, Mary doesn't really like orange juice, or I don't know that you like pineapple juice.
That's gonna be a pass for me.
So is it because it's bad, or because I think it tastes good, but I had a bottle of wine.
It's where I don't particularly care a whole lot for orange juice.
So that's really,
I'm kind of okay with pineapple juice, but that's a lot of pineapple juice.
So it is just literally like the juice flavors you don't like. Okay.
I think so.
That's fair. That's fair, because it does taste like juice. And the juice
Is loose?
I was about to, but I was like, I shouldn't. The juice is deuce. Can't wait for the cats to steal this umbrella. That's really good. A taste of summer for your December. Cheers. We're gonna see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Hi.
Back across Wisconsin. Look at the banners.
They're behind us. Hold on. So Mary bought tickets. We got to it late, so that's why we're kind of on the floor. But honestly, we're kind of comfortable. We're next to the booth. If I want to get up and get a drink, I don't got anybody in my way. Hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera.
I gotta show that as best I can. Looks extra epic with the smoke.
Basketball happens here.
I don't think they'll be using the gym line.
I highly doubt it.
This is over there. It used to be. I feel like there's more seating in the upper area.
No, we just don't normally sit up there, so we don't notice it, but
Because we fancy.
was over, the child that she had just seen now reappeared and took her hand and led her to another dream. And every dream that herein sleeps has a child whose heart it keeps. And now, for someone else's sake, one by one, those dreams awake.
Night was awesome. No spoilers. Mary, what'd you think?
No spoilers. Oh God, you didn't tell me that.
How long have we been doing these now?
I know. You still have to remind me. I enjoyed it. Might have enjoyed Nope just a tad bit more.
That's fair.
But I casting was good. So pretty solid performance.
At least in the main players.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't want to jump to nitpicks, but I may have some nitpicks, but.
I don't know what else to say because everything's basically spoilers.
I asked
feel.
you, what did you think? Did you like it? Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you kind of explained it. No, you kind of did the thing. You had a pretty good time. There's something you think you like more, but you had a good right. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I mean, David Harbour's fantastic in this. John Leguizamo's fantastic in this. The little girl's really charming and fun in this, and the rest of the family is really good. Beverly D'Angelo is also awesome, and everybody else and the villains and everything are really good. But they did all. It's one of those movies that I think it's great. I love it. I want to watch it again and again. So this is very nitpicky. It's like it needed just that extra little like $1 million push or something. Like throw a couple more. They don't have to be super famous people, but bigger deal actors or something. Somebody with a little more. Not that these actors were bad at all. They felt a little generic at times, but none of that distracted from the movie itself being awesome.
I spent a lot of time in the movie going like, who is the dad?
Because there's so many people that look like other people in this movie, and then it's kind of distracting because it's not.
Well, I
that's what
looked
it
it up because you said that was the poor man's
Oscar Isaacs. Yeah.
I looked it up. He's actually Vicious from the live action Cowboy Bebop.
That kind of blew my mind. Then she showed me. I was like, oh fuck yeah, okay. Good twists and turns. It is Jack. It is Santa kicking ass movie. Okay, listen. I see a lot of people now because everybody sells it one way, and then everybody else is like, well, they're trying to oversell it differently. It's like, no, listen, it's Die Hard. It's Die Hard, and Santa's John McClane. That's what this movie is. Sure, the setup's a little different, and it's a little more violent at times, and definitely a bit gorier. And then there's a nice chunk of Home Alone. So, basically, it's like, somebody was sitting around tired of the is Die Hard a Christmas movie argument. And they're like, well, then I'm gonna make Die Hard a Christmas movie. And that's what they did. And it's great. If that's what you're looking for, you're gonna enjoy it. Jack!
Get down.
Do you belong up there? What are you doing? You're making me look bad. That's what you're doing, and that is not hard to do. Mama.
Stay down there.
Mama gonna threaten you with the gun. Mama had butter out and stuff, so he's hunting and pecking them. Oh, by the way, we're drunk. I'm drunk. We came back from a TSO show. So the only other thing I'll say is I was a little worried in the front half because the movie and the story is great, and there's some really funny shit right at the beginning too. But I knew, I'm like, okay, when Santa, and then when Santa starts kicking a little ass, it's like it's a little light, it's like, okay, maybe it's not going to be as much of that as I thought. But like in the back half, no. If that's what you're going for, it just takes a little bit to get started, but once that part of it starts, it's very satisfying. Very satisfying. Also, I will say I would take a prequel of what Santa... how Santa became Santa. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah, that would be a really interesting and very much a departure from this movie. But if you've seen, if you know, you know. Yeah, definitely. If you're on the fence about this, but it's really just a good time. It's a good time in the theater. We need more movies like this, so you should go support that in the theater. And honestly, as like this came out, so as the time this comes out, I know Violent Night is still playing in places, and you might have to go to 2 theaters to do it because there's this new like theater exclusivity thing that's starting to happen with certain releases that it's kind of annoying. But you could literally go do a horror or a violent Santa triple feature in theaters this year. Because you have Violent Night, and tomorrow, I will have seen it by the time this comes out, but tomorrow I'm going to go see The Mean One, which is the Grinch killer movie with the guy who played Art the Clown as the Grinch, which is apparently really, really fun. And then Joe Begos's Christmas Bloody Christmas, which yes, starts on Shudder this Friday, so you don't have to go to the theater, but I'm saying you can go to the theater, which is like a killer robot Santa movie. So I'm saying you could go see 3 fucking awesome, violent, horror Christmas movies. It's fucking October and Christmas. Santa came through. I was a really good boy this year.
Okay.
So I'll review those next week.
And I will be interested to hear how the movies actually are because I will not go see them.
No, Christmas Bloody Christmas is going to be great. It's fucking Joe Begos. Begos? That guy is...
nothing to me.
Bliss, VFW, Mutant, Almost Human, and what was his Cronenberg Psychics when I know it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Nope, I forgot right now, but I know it. No, none of them are movies you would like. Yeah. They're amazing. Anyways, more about that later. That's our thoughts on Violent Night. We got more stuff to talk about. Mary has a potato. We're going to talk about Wednesday on a Wednesday. I wish we had a title card to put in there. It's like boom. So yeah, no spoilers. We finished all of Wednesday. So again, just brief, kind of general. I was hesitant with the trailers. When it started, it was kind of the things I was worried about, with the exception that it's really good version of those things, and Jenna Ortega is fantastic throughout. And about episode 3 or 4, I started getting really actually engaged with the story and the mystery. And in the back half, I'm like, yeah, I want to see all this. And by the time it ends, I'm ready for another one. I do have some issues with it we'll get into, but that's my general appreciation of it. I'll be happy to see a season 2. What did you think overall, general thoughts? Before specifics.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't fantastic, but the mystery definitely kept you on your toes.
And some of the other casting, like Gwendolyn Christie, is always fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. Can't say things.
No. Especially because we're talking about a mystery. We don't want to spoil nothing.
Right. But yeah, the front part kind of suffers from having so many characters to introduce, and you get a little short shrifted on other characters because you're basically already expected to know them.
Yeah, probably in terms of Adams or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's where both of us agree too. One of our biggest complaints, since it is an Addams Family type project, I know it's not the Addams Family per se, but it's that family. They could have all been a little bit more Addams. It's just a little underplayed. I don't need it massively more, but I need a little bit more than what we got.
They felt too normal.
They did. They didn't feel as odd and out there or as kooky. And then my other thing, and I think this is just an issue with trying to do something like this kind of storytelling with this particular franchise and group of characters, is the thing that was always great about the Addams is they were just themselves. They found their happiness. They knew how to be. There was no trying to find yourself or learn this or that or the other. And it's like the rest of the world just didn't get them. And that's where the comedy came from. I feel like in this, it was a little bit more like, well, I'm going to make them the comedy because, they're weird. And it's like, But again, I don't say that's not like a huge part of it. I wouldn't say it's even that bad. I'm just saying there's a little bit of that, I would say.
And you didn't mention the difficulty of giving one of them a arc because they are their own archetypes. They aren't really meant to change.
Right. Although I will say with Wednesday, as she is obviously the title character here, there's going to be a story. They actually really towed the line, I think, very well in her regard. That said, I wasn't excited about this comparison up front, and then I realized it was kind of this, and I was like, But by the end, I realized, no, it is kind of that, and I kind of like it. And it's very much Wednesday goes to
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, yeah. It's got a real Harry Potter vibe. The good parts of Harry Potter. I just, again, not something I equate with Addams Family, so it's kind of like a weird, juxtaposition or mashup. But they do Tim Burton finds a way to toe the line to make it work. But also, Tim Burton is not being as weird as he once was, which is kind of sad. Like, this is a project he could be weird on. But everybody grows, everybody changes, whatever. But again, I think the pacing was great, the stories was great, the characters were great. So as it went on, I really came to care about these characters. Music is fantastic in it for sure. Thing is great in it. And you do get a chunk of the family at times, and it does play into the story, and it is kind of interesting. But also, if you really, the sheriff just fucking always sucks, and from a sheriffing standpoint, I'm not going to say anything because he's an interesting character, but it's like, man, his police work, even back in the day. But that's all I'll say. I don't want to get too specific.
I think, back in the day, the mayor was the sheriff.
Well, yeah, but even that sheriff was really shitty, which as we learned, but...
Yeah, actually, though, I don't have the time to do it, but it would almost be interesting to rewatch it, knowing what you know by the end.
That is always fun with the murder mysteries kind of films, like Knives Out, Glass Onion, that kind of stuff, so...
And it's like, I do not have the time for that.
Right. Hey, nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's our thoughts on Wednesday. It's good. By the end, it really earned me as a fan, and I'm excited for another season.
And your dad's
yeah, he was watching it tonight. He started episode 4.
Yeah.
Then he went to pick us up from the TSO show. So
But he seemed to be digging it too.
Yeah, he was really getting into it, but we didn't want to talk about it too much with him because we didn't want spoilers. But I guess that's good, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's our thoughts on Wednesday. The Santa Clauses is the movies, not the series. It's called the Santa Clauses. Hi, we're weird. Have you met us? But no.
Are these spoiler free too?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
But we're talking about all three.
Okay.
There's not a lot to spoil in these movies. I think most things are talkable. So over the last week, we watched the first three, the original three, the Santa Claus movies. You know, part 1, part 2, part 3. Because we like to see the series. But it's been a long time since we've seen the movies, I believe, and I had never even seen part 3 until last night. And overall, they're quite enjoyable. They're not my favorite Christmas movies. My always top favorite go-tos are going to be Christmas Vacation and Jingle All the Way. And lots of others I love too. But these are fun to revisit every now and then. And I'm just going to jump right into what my favorite one is. Then we can talk a little bit about them all. But I think of the three, though, I think 2 is the strongest. I think it hit the best balance of tone and story and played with the whole Santa stuff. However, it is also, if you really want to look at it from certain perspectives, it could come across rather problematic a lot of the times. You know, Santa kind of using his magic to get a lady. It's a little, but that's a whole other debate. I'm not going to get into it. But I did like 2 the best. 1 probably second because it is just classic. It's straightforward Christmas cheesy wholesomeness. And then 3, it was good. It missed some of the point. It lacked some of the Christmassy spirit because it did just become more of a dueling comedy with that cliche kind of story of taking over, blah blah blah. But because Martin Short is Martin Short, and Martin Short with Tim Allen was really enjoyable together. So
I'm not sure, judging by the outtakes, I'm not sure how they got anything done.
Yeah. So that's where I stand on the 3 of those. What do you think?
I like them. I wouldn't generally go out of my way to see them, watch them, but if I was channel hopping and needed something in the background, I probably would stop. I think, in all honesty, I'm kind of pretty equal in all of them.
That's fair.
But honestly, I'd probably stop on Martin Short. The third one, just because it has Martin Short in it.
What do you mean stop on? Pick that as like number 1?
Oh. Like channel hopping, if I saw like Martin Short, I'd be like, oh, okay. I'll stop here for a while.
Yeah, it's Martin Short. Yeah. See? Yeah. Is it Saturday yet?
Yeah. Actually, I'm also thinking that they kind of cut and pasted on IMDb all the characters because Bernard, who's not the third one, is still in the IMDb for the third one.
Interesting. I feel like there's a story or something that happened with that guy, maybe.
Who knows?
You can tell us in the comments if there is. But yeah, and again, I mean, they're all well made for what they are for the time. They're certainly dated in places for sure. But I mean, the creepy Santa robot was pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
That's another reason too. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that might be the best part. The thing is, for some weird reason, the robot version of him was giving me Martin Short vibes.
Which is maybe what they're like, somebody on set's like, just give me Martin Short vibes. There you go, there's the villain for the next one. Although Martin Short's hair was awesome.
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy, or the Molinator.
Yeah.
That he's really cute. I like his whole story arc. So his little bits he gets here and there.
Michael Dorn.
Yeah, Michael Dorn is the Sandman.
Yeah.
Aisha Tyler, right? Is it Aisha Tyler that is Mother Nature?
I think that sounds right.
There's 2 actresses that look very similar, like Aisha Tyler and somebody else.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the Whose Line Is It Anyway lady.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
I think
the one black person that showed up that one time on Friends.
Oh, is she the?
Yeah.
Is that Aisha Tyler? Am I right in thinking that? Is Aisha Tyler who I'm thinking of? Where there's 2 amazing, talented actors that.
I feel like that was probably her.
Because I'm also wondering, like, was I thinking Aisha Tyler and Rosario Dawson? Because at that point I'm like, but they don't really.
Definitely not Rosario.
Well,
Dawson.
no. That's not the point I'm making.
Okay.
I'm making a point. Is that what I used to think? And I don't know, because those 2 definitely don't look alike.
No.
Aisha Tyler. God, I'm sorry, y'all. This is I should cut this out if I was a proper YouTuber, but...
Okay, the thing is, I was IMDbing these things the other night, so... Okay, let's see.
Nope, that's male.
Yeah, it was her.
Oh, okay, yeah, but... Who hosts Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Aisha Tyler.
Is that what you were looking up? No, you're looking up the movie. Well, I have a reason. I'm going this way. Okay. Who hosted Talk Soup? Is that a young man? Because that's who I'm thinking of. Or does that give me the... Here we go to the wiki.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, it should be... Okay. Producers, network, hosts. Oh, that was Aisha Tyler. Did I just think Aisha Tyler was two different people for a little while? Mystery solved. Eric's a dumb shit. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Is that enough Santa Clauses? I guess we'll watch the series and we'll come back and be like, it's all right. Yeah. I do like the consistency of characters and casting where they're doing it, though. Oh, and you know what? Judge Reinhold, fantastic. I wish they had done more with his character. I wish the ugly sweaters thing had been a bigger deal through the whole arc of the 3 movies. And like the whole movie, the second one, he should have just been getting more ridiculously ugly sweaters throughout the movie. And then the joke in the third one, because they set it up like that's what they were going to do in the third one, that he now had a sweater vests was his new thing. So it's like, oh, we're going to go with like more and more ridiculous sweater. But so that could have been cooler. But I did really like him in it.
Yeah.
And Tim Allen's kid is a fucking douche, but
yeah,
the character is a fucking douche.
Tim Allen, oh, he's a teenager.
Well, I'm thinking about 2, but the weirdest part, and I guess I should like that they flipped your expectations with part 2. It was like in the beginning of the movie, it's the setup of the plot, so I'm not really ruining anything, but that, it's like, oh, he's a teenager getting into trouble, but the reasons he's getting into trouble are kind of ridiculous. And sometimes, like, I don't mind, like, I don't care. You could, at least for me, say Merry Christmas, say Happy Holidays, say whatever, right? Like, I'm polite to people. You can be whatever to me. These movies at time with the Christmas side can feel almost propaganda. So I was going to say that much. Kind of like how we went to a TSO show, and this is the first time I ever noticed. We've seen 2, 3, 4 together, maybe. Probably 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 now.
3 at least.
I just realized tonight, it's like, they only ever say Merry Christmas in those. They don't really ever recognize any other holiday, but I'm like, but I guess that's kind of what the band is, though, but because they're Christmas bands. I don't know.
Well, they have no Hanukkah or Kwanzaa songs.
That's a good point, or at least not enough that you could turn into fucking shred metal guitar stuff. I mean, that works as a punk song. But I guess you could be like...
There is a very sad dearth of songs for the...
Yeah, other holidays need more songs.
I put on a Hanukkah playlist on Pandora a few years ago, and it was basically the same 3 or 4 songs on rotation, with occasionally by different people.
I didn't think you'd been to Pandora until our honeymoon. I know what she meant. Yeah, it's almost a shame that I grew up a Christmas guy, because like shit, I feel like if I was in some other holiday faith, not that I'm, anyways, it's like I would be up to the challenge of, I should write some fucking like Hanukkah songs or Kwanzaa songs or whatever. But oh well, somebody do it. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, the Santa Clauses. There you go. Bye. VNYL. All right, I got vinyl. A subscription box that I just keep getting and never listening to. But it's because it's not summer and I'm not partying on the deck and rocking out. Although it was warm last night, even though it's December, and I was able to do it. And I had a really good time. And I had some thoughts about changing things in the future. Finally getting my recording studio actually cleaned out so we can get it built. Anyways, vinyl. It's like $30-something a month for 3 records. I let them curate it for me. You can always choose a vibe. You can say, I'll pick this artist, and then they'll give you a couple records like that artist as well. I just let them curate it. And then it's connected to my Discog so they know what records I have, so they don't send me duplicates, so blah, 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 blah. All right, what do I get? I don't know what half this is until I listen to it or read the description. So we has interesting. But I mean, it's a good way to get turned on to a lot of stuff you may never know, you know? So Nick County and the All-Night Welders, a colorful corner of northeastern Pennsylvania. I like Pennsylvania. They wouldn't send me bluegrass. It wouldn't be in my.
Probably.
It also wouldn't be in my wheelhouse. I guess it could be indie rock. It's probably indie rock of some sort. I don't know. They do a lot of punk and occasionally indie rock for me and some folk stuff. Rarely. Sending money and stems. Okay. I don't know if that's the album or the artist. We'll find out. Doesn't say anything on the spine. Flimsy, cheap shrink wrap. Okay. I haven't gotten one from like an artist that I really dig. Like I know ahead of time that I really dig. Like I've already owned albums of theirs. Don't own anything of theirs on vinyl, and I'm excited to own this. I don't know which one this is. Ooh, I don't even know if I know. Oh, this is one of the. Oh, is this their first one? Sum 41, baby. 13 Voices. I don't think this is their first one. Ooh, it's on clear vinyl too. When was this one from? Oh, was this 2016? This was a newish one. Oh, hell yeah. 10 songs by Sum 41. I don't know if they still do any rapping or anything too, but I missed that. But hell yeah, that's awesome. And it's on clear vinyl, so I am stoked.
By the way,
Yes,
Sending
ma'am.
Money and Stems is the title. The artist is Joe Caplow.
Okay, I was going to figure it out from the card, I think, but
It's
I
on the
appreciate it.
spine.
Well, I couldn't read it on the spine because the lighting is light. Set that there. Vinyl art thing. Lady walking. There is the note. And we say, hey, Eric, I'm kicking off your box with a colorful corner of northeastern Pennsylvania. A hidden gem of alt country from Nick County and the All-Night Welders. Ooh, don't know. I don't want that. I don't want alt country. What the fuck? In any of my listening catalog would make anybody at there think I would want anything near that. Like I'll do, I guess the folk and the indie rock, but it's alt country. No. I'll listen to it, whatever. Next, some cozy and bright indie folk tunes from Joe Caplon's, right? Caplow's new album, Sending Money and Stems, on exclusive purple vinyl. Okay, at least it's folk. I'll take that a little bit better. Finally, Sum 41's sixth album, 13 Voices, where frontman Betrick Wibley? Was his name Betrick?
Asking the wrong person.
Injects much of his... Okay, what letter is this? Because they write this particular letter. Personal experiences into the lyricism? That's your P and your R? I'm sorry, Holly, thank you, but you write odd to me. Like, seriously, Mary, come look at, like... And I mean, unless this word is Bebsonal, but that's a P and that's an R. And like, look at some of the other words, like... So like that word right there, that's supposed to be her P, that's supposed to be her R.
Yeah, I'd say that's personal experiences into the lyricism.
Right, and then like look at for Betrick or whatever, that looks like it's her doing an R again. Look at
Actually,
R
I think
for
it's
purple. I mean, like it's just a.
I think that's supposed to be Derek.
It is supposed to be Derek. That actually, once you said it, I was like, that's right, Betrick.
That's a capital D.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, how would I know that's a capital? Capitals don't have stems that poke out almost the length of the. Again, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to harp on Holly's handwriting. Mine is awful. But how am I supposed to read that as a capital D?
Well, she pretty much writes in all caps.
Yeah, but then her actual cap looks lowercase. I'm sorry, Holly. Thank you. Thank you for Sum 41. Alt folk maybe. I mean, the folk maybe, but the alt country, I don't know. I don't get a good vibe on that. Even though I like Pennsylvania. Nothing country, please. Not that they watch these. They might have watched the unboxings. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go. All right, so let's. This is getting long. We're gonna do this in a wrap up. So let's talk about Gotham Knights now that I have actually finished it. Of course, I'm not really No, I'm not going to spoil anything. If I was to, I would give you plenty of warning. Shit, I'm also confusing myself hitting the wrong button. Okay, so Gotham Knights played on PS5. I didn't like it at first. The first hour and a half, I was kind of, and I was disappointed because it's very much a PS4 game that occasionally looks nicer. Also coming off of God of War Ragnarok, you know, and like the whole God of War experience where it's like all one shot, no cutscenes, there are no, you know, loading screens. I mean, there are, but they're hidden where it feels like there's not any. And so that was a setback. The models look clunky. I forgot about how the combat in these games work. I like the combat, but the character moves, like sometimes it's frustrating. You have to stand the right distance from something to activate it, you know? Like I'm running around trying to fight things and dodge things, and I get caught in a corner on something and I'm stuck and I can't figure out that I'm stuck on something. So that kind of stuff's annoying. But I did overall enjoy this. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I played it. I did not 100% it. I played it on easy, and then by the end I went to very easy because there's a maddening motorcycle boss thing. You have to do like a whole motorcycle thing during a boss fight. It was just killing me. Taking all the fun out of the game at the time. But again, there are things I really like about it. There are things I don't. The Gotham in here, though it's a little more neon, a little bit cleaner, not quite as grungy as, you know, maybe the Arkham games, which I've only played the first 2 so far. And I'm going to get to the other 2 eventually, or, you know, the main games, counting Origins as a main game, I guess. But I did like it. I like that you can play this with any of the 4 characters, and, you know, you could just theoretically play the entire game through. You might occasionally have to switch to somebody to grab a story beat that is necessary to progress, but you can pretty much pick one character and play the entire game through with that one character. So I do kind of wonder too with the cutscenes, you know, there's specific things to those characters. So going back and watching them with different characters, you might get different dialogue at the very least. So that'll be kind of fun for replayability. Combat, like the actual like thug combat, you know, like if you're snooping around, sneaking around, you know, doing silent takedowns or just beating up a gang of criminals or whatever, and that kind of stuff, and like the power-ups you get throughout the game, that's fun. I enjoyed that. It's just as good as it was in Arkham for me. But when it came to that style of combat for some of the bosses, some of it just was incredibly just mind-numbingly dull and repetitive. Like, you know, smash, 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 dodge, 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 smash, 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 dodge, 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 smash. 10 minutes later, oh, I'm a third through this boss's bar. Awesome. You know, so that's kind of annoying. And, you know, but I did like everything else. I like the story. I like the villains we got. I didn't love the ending, so let's see if I can tiptoe around this. There's a thing. There's a character. And there's a character in this game. There's a reveal near the end that could be kind of obvious, but then it seems also kind of pointless. That's as vague. I can't say anything more. That's as vague as I can be. If you played it, I think you know what I'm talking about. So I was kind of disappointed and frustrated with that too by the time I got to that, especially because the last couple of boss fights, and I also like did the side quest of Clayface leading right up to it. So all kind of pain in the ass fights. The side quests, I like the side stories a lot. The Harley side story was cool. The Freeze side story was cool until his final boss battle thing was and the Clayface stuff was really, really fun, especially when you first find Clayface. That stuff was really, really cute. But yeah, you know, I mean, if you like these games, you're gonna like it, but I think most people, I haven't watched other reviews, but I'm assuming most people are putting this lower on the list of these games. Also, you know, it is cool to do a Batman game that Batman's not in, but also it's kind of severely lacking the gravitas of Batman. And actually, that's something else I should point out. I think a lot of these actors, these voice actors, did a fine job with the action, the hero, the comic book side, but there's some, like, supposed to be some very emotional stuff in this, and I don't think any of them really pulled it off. I don't know if, like, especially Alfred, he's supposed to come across as, like, a loving father at times in this, and it's not there. So I was just sappy and dull when you get into some of these sadder emotional beats that are just like, ugh, and I just like, can we get these over with? Like, I started looking at my phone through some of them because I was like, this is dull. Like, it's not hitting me emotionally, you know, they aren't saying anything all that interesting. I know what the deal here is, blah, 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 blah. And then also, there's also some like writing and direction issues in some of the ways characters react to certain things, like, oh, they're dead? Oh, well, so anyways, they were good friends, but whatever. So I need to do this thing that's like, you think they would be a little bit more like, wait, what? Not just like, oh, okay, so anyway, you know. I think it was like the doctor with the organs when I first talked to her. If you see, you'll see what I mean. Okay, the city's great. Traversing the city, especially when you unlock your flight modes, really cool. Although I never got around to trying Red Hood or Robins. By the end of the game, I was predominantly Nightwing and Batgirl. Those are my favorites to play as. The suit stuff is good. The crafting maybe a little bit deeper than it needs to be, but if you're into that kind of thing, then you're gonna have a blast with it. And I like that you could get suits for power-ups, but if you didn't necessarily want to play in that design, you could go change the skin, but still keep all the power-ups of the particular suit you're in. I think that was a nice little touch. Photo mode. Pretty cool. I've seen better, but overall, that's my thoughts on Gotham Knights. It was fun. I'll do it again. I was going to go into Callisto Protocol next, which is still on my agenda. I have it, but I might do the Last of Us DLC because I never did that side story or whatever before the show airs. So that might be what I play next. I have it downloaded. Haven't decided. Okay. That's and then, you know, we got some good stuff coming up. I might try Dead Space at the end of January. I'm definitely excited for the Hogwarts game in mid-February. Of course, March, we're getting the RE4 remake. And now, rumors are Jedi Survivor is happening in April or March. Oh, no, in March. Yeah. So, and maybe Resident Evil's in April. Whatever. I'm excited for those games very, very, very much. Will I do Let's Plays on the channel? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I feel like I should for some things, but also I like just playing games to play them. I don't know. I kind of want to, because like I kind of feel like I could play more games, because I do miss playing as many games and finishing them as I was, but the stress and the pressure of like, I have to make this much more content, and this much more rendering, and this much more exporting, and this much more uploading, and this much more blah, 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 blah. It adds up, man, and I'm trying to do other things, so... I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. That's where my head's at. All right, we got to go so I can wrap this up. And for the wrap up, thank you for watching. The TSO show was fun, except I'm really mad that they closed the bar an hour and change before the show was over, because I'm like, this is a fucking like rock and roll event. What are we doing here? People want to drink. Like, I only got to have one drink. I was like, this show had like a midpoint, and after the midpoint, I went to get a drink. Like, nope, bars are closed now. It's like, what? Excuse me? It's dumb. But, you know, Rupp Arena, cool. I saw the UK banners there. I was filming that a little bit. And if you've never seen TSO, it's pretty good. Although I do think half the show is kind of slow. I don't like the slow songs. When they do those, they lose me. But when they do those rockin' numbers, fuck yeah. Makes me want to shred. It's like we went and saw the Wild Stallions for Christmas, you know? I mean, it's pretty cool, man. There's some guitar gods in there. All right, but anyways, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Next week, next week we have our Joe Bob Christmas special, so I'm planning on doing some hot dogs. Finally getting back to some hot dogs. Some Joe Bob stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do for a drink yet, but I got plans for most of the rest of this month, cooking and drink-wise. I should have my more movie reviews next week. I don't know if Mary's going to be able to see anything with me. Maybe we'll finish a show or something we can talk about. I think we have some unboxings we could throw in there as we get closer to the holidays. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Comment below. What do you think? You having a good time? You tried any of these foods? What's your burger tricks and tips, or what's your burger build? Like, what do you like put on a burger? Also, I did do pasta night this week. I almost filmed it for you, but I didn't because I was just enjoying it. All right, comment all that and more. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, and click the thumbs up button. Give us the good old thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. And of course, check out my music anywhere you listen to music, TheEricButts. Just look me up, try a couple songs, pop punk, maybe like it, maybe not. New stuff coming eventually. I'm very excited about it. I'm kind of starting to play again and practice and get there. And if you want to, I'm going to make some short films next year too, so you can check my out-of-date website, TheEricButts.com, for some of my previous filmmaking work. And as always, there's lots more content and ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. Click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here so I can finish this vlog, take the trash out, and go rock out. And I'll keep my cock in, though, today. It's a little cold out. So. All right, I'm going to go. I'll see y'all later. Bye.